yourself on TV. Hey there! It may look like I'm alone, but...
I'm somewhere over here.
Let's see if we can fit ourselves in here.
Okay.
Go ahead, pull yourself right in here. We may have to get nice and cozy. This is our student aide, Shannon.
Hello.
Shannon, I always forget your last name because to me, your last name is Otate.
No, it's Swanson.
Swanson. Shannon Swanson.
Shannotate.
Shannotate is
Yeah.
how we know her by.
Yeah.
So go ahead, poke yourself in there so people can see you.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to DTLT Today for Friday, October. What is today?
29th?
Is it 29th? See, I don't even know.
28th?
Let me check. I think it's the 28th.
Yeah. Yes, right there. It says.
It says the 28th
Yeah.
on my iPad calendar. So thank goodness for technology. We have a very special announcement to kind of start the day, and that is that we need to wish happy birthday to Miles Groom.
Oh, happy birthday.
Today is his 7th birthday, so
Aw.
happy birthday, Miles. That's the customary DT audience greeting. So we've got some love out there from the Noise Professor, but we wanted to just kind of do a Friday recap, and then if Shannon has some words of wisdom at the end of the show, she's gonna lay it on us. But otherwise, she's just gonna kind of hang out and see how we do this show, and then maybe she'll produce one of these days. Who knows? So let's kind of get to our news. We have, and here's our close-up shot. Whoa. Okay.
That's a little.
And we'll put our. All right. So we had our friend and colleague Timmy Boy visit his wife's kindergarten class today, and so I thought this was kind of a good representation of what he might have been dealing with today.
Is that him in the picture there?
That's actually I did my best at a quick Photoshop to try to get him in there, and he looks like he's got his hands full.
Yeah.
But he was doing the kindergarten tweets today, and it was enjoyable up to a point, and then I noticed that they kind of fell off. So I don't know. I don't know what.
I was reading them.
Tim, if you're still out there, if you're still alive, ping us somehow. Let us know that you're okay. I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about what maybe has happened to you today. But it was nice of you to go in and help out the wife today, and you probably got a little taste of what she deals with on a day-to-day basis.
I wouldn't want to do it.
I wouldn't want to go. I had my shot at elementary school substitute and student teaching, and that wasn't my scene. So other news that we have: Jim Groom has officially been announced as the director of DTLT.
Woo!
Woohoo! He signed the letter, I guess, this week from a distance, or sent the email back or whatever. So he is now officially the director of DTLT, and that's been posted in various places on the campus of Mary Washington. So it's official. He is in the director's chair now. So we'll see if we can't abuse him appropriately.
Noise Professor wants to know what that means.
What does that mean? Well, he basically is the guy that's going to evaluate all the other people in DTLT. He'll be making the decisions in DTLT, and he'll also be going to all the important committees that will need to be attended at Mary Washington, having to do with instructional technology and other things. So, we will refer to him as El Jefe from now on, absolutely, or Hair Director.
I'm pretty sure it's part of the requirements.
Other people, yes, I think so too. Is it David Kernahan? I think has joined us as well. So good to see you folks joining us out there. And my phone is buzzing on my leg, so that must mean that my wife is done. And we need to, as soon as this is over, I need to go fix a flat tire.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that earlier.
This kind of stuff happens, whenever it happens.
Often,
so we'll go take care of that. Now, the mystery of who Cogdog's iPhone, or how his iPhone that was lost near Natural Bridge, Virginia, how it's kind of tweeting out and making itself known and telling its own kind of story. So if anybody has any clues as to who or what or how Cogdog's iPhone is working and tweeting, we'd love to kind of solve the mystery. But for right now, this is the only picture that we have, and it's probably a good representation of what Cogdog's iPhone looks like, because he dropped it off of a cliff. So, yeah, a little bit brutal. One other thing I wanted to mention, and speaking of Jim as the director, this is going to be his new office, by the way, where it says DTLT Director. This is the new space in our new Convergence Center. And so this is kind of the DTLT area. This is on the 4th floor of the building. And so we'll have our kind of newsroom area up in the upper left there, with the, not in the extreme upper left, but in the upper left where the 8 or so desks are. That's where we'll be kind of housed, and then Jim will be in an office with a glass window, I think, so that we can see him working and putting his feet up on the desk and that sort of thing. And then next to him will be the teaching center director, who we've also we started the process, I think, of doing the hire for that as well. So then we got a little collaboration space down in the lower part of the picture, and to the left of that there's a little multimedia kind of video editing station room. And to give you a little perspective, this is what the building will kind of look like from up above, if you could see inside the 4th floor. And to the right there, it's actually going to be attached to the Simpson Library. Cool. There'll be a little walkway from the 3rd floor of the library to the 3rd floor of the Convergence Center, and then it'll be a flight up the stairs to where we are. So there's lots of kind of things, taking shape in regards to this building. I think they'll start the construction after the school year, so sometime after May. We'll be starting the construction on this, and they're shooting for, I guess, opening the building in fall of 2014. Will you be around then, Shannon? Shannon, unfortunately, will be gone. But maybe she can come back for a visit and see what we're doing, because we've got all kinds of capabilities that we're hopefully going to be able to do in this building, including another green screen studio, so we can do some of the similar things that we do here today in DTLT. So that's the Convergence Center.
I bet Jim's office will have a two-way mirror, a one-way mirror.
I'm thinking Jim's room's going to have all kinds of technology.
Bulletproof.
A bulletproof will definitely be a necessity for as far as that goes.
Yeah.
Let me clean up my desktop here with one of my favorite programs, Desktop Curtain. Isn't that pretty?
That is pretty.
That makes things look a little less crazy. I'm going to close this window as well. I wanted to the next portion of our show, I wanted to highlight a video that was forwarded or kind of pointed out to us by one of our art faculty members, Carol Garman. This is kind of a series, I guess, and the name of this student is Trey Foster, and he is, I'm going to try to scroll, see if we can get to the very bottom of this. It gets kind of wonky on that, but he is a student here at Mary Washington, and he's got this series about that's called That Was Easy. And it's a cute little video, and I wanted to play it for you. And there's a couple others in this series, but here's just one of those in the series. So let me get this full screen, and here we go.
Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of That Was Easy. Recently, I've been getting a lot of questions about why I call my viewers dirty and lazy. It's because they are. This week, I'm going to show you how to not be dirty and lazy by showing you how to take a shower. So, like I said, if you're lazy or dirty, probably one of the best things that you can do is take a shower. Stop being lazy, get off your butt, and take a shower, which makes you not dirty anymore. The first thing you need to do to take a shower is take off your clothes.
That's okay. That's okay. Having giggles in the background are good.
All of them. Once you're completely naked, turn on the water. When the water is coming down, that's the water that's going to get on your body and then make you wet. once you're in the shower, you want to get your whole body wet. All of it. Then, you really just need two different things. One of them is soap. It looks like this, and it comes in a bar. You're just going to rub that on your body. It's going to start smelling good, and that might be weird for you, that things are smelling better than crap. Well, that's kind of the point. Then you're going to rinse the soap off. We talked about this in week 1. Soap shouldn't stay on things, it just gets rinsed off. Now we're going to use shampoo. It's like soap, but for your hair. Comes in a bottle. You just squeeze out just a little bit, you don't need a lot. And you're just going to rub it into your hair. And then again, we're going to rinse it out. For some people that really can't handle the fact that there's two different things to wash your body with, dumb companies like Axe and Old Spice make combination soap and shampoo. And if you're really that dumb, then go out and buy it. It's like $7 a bottle. Now that I'm completely clean, I can turn the water off. You may notice this is not how I want to leave. I'll probably want to get dry. Towels are for getting dry with. You just rub them on your body and the water goes from your body onto the towel. Once you're done drying off, you can go ahead and put your clothes back on. If you don't dry correctly, your clothes will get wet from the moisture you left on your body and leave embarrassing marks in your butt and front area. I'm clean and no longer dirty or lazy. Wow, that was easy. Now let's go over to Megatron for a look at my cute hamster.
Why I'm easy. Like Sunday morning.
Okay, so that was Trey Foster and his series, That Was Easy. So it's great to see our students doing creative work like that, and not only that, but highlighting the kind of the classic how-to video.
That was funny.
So that I enjoyed that quite a bit, and so I thought we should feature that on a Friday. So. And I love the Lionel Richie music as part of the series as
I don't know
well.
how the cameraman wasn't cracking up. I would have been dying.
I hope he had it on a tripod clip.
Oh,
You never did see like movements like giggles or anything like that. So anyway, the last thing that I wanted to talk about, and this is something that I was hoping would provide different information for today's show, but one of the things that you may use is Google Reader. I use it kind of on a daily basis to keep track of all the feeds of different tech sites and other websites that I'm interested in to see, kind of what's going on. I try to keep track of all the DTLT stuff and all the stuff going on in DS106. One of the features that you may not know about is the Explore feature. And if you click on this, what it does is basically give you kind of related sites that is kind of good in terms of predicting, based on the sites that you have in your reader, sites that you might be interested in. So this is just kind of a neat way to get some more information, and some of the stuff might be related to like my humor feed, and all this kind of stuff. So this is kind of the tip for today from DTLT Today, is to explore the Google Reader Explore feature, and you may find some stories that you hadn't heard about, and who wouldn't want to end their week looking at some cute puppies on the internet, and next time it could just as well be cute cats. But anyway, that's our tip for the week. Well, I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Well, it's the internet, so of course there's cats.
Well, exactly. Yeah, all cats and all other kinds of cats as well. So that kind of is our show for today. We'll do the wide shot since we'll kind of get in here. Now, Shannon, this will be your opportunity, and I don't want to put a lot of pressure on you. But was there anything like exciting that you wanted to tell our DTLT audience today, or Are you just so exhausted from the week that you're just kind of done and you're glad that you could just be in the studio?
I'm
here
just
today?
glad I could actually get to work today and not have a bunch to do.
Exactly. Now,
So-
and I'm wondering, I don't think we're supposed to get snow this weekend, but apparently places like in the West Virginia mountains and the mountains of Pennsylvania and that sort of thing, they're supposed to get anywhere from 3 to 6 inches,
Yeah.
or who knows, maybe more.
We're gonna get flurries.
We're going to maybe get some flurries,
Yeah.
I think.
Mhm.
I'm really not ready for flurries.
No, me
I'd,
either.
I'd really rather not have them until like one day in February, and then have it be over with. So, but I know that kind of stuff is not possible. So I'm checking the IRC feed here one more time. But Noise Professor, thank you for joining us, and anyone else who's watching out there in the non-live version, thank you for joining us here at DTLT. Happy Friday, happy weekend, and
Happy Halloween on Monday.
we'll see you on Monday,
Oh,
which
then we can say.
Halloween, and
Yes.
so. Gosh, I haven't even thought about whether I'm going to wear a costume
you
or
have to.
anything like that.
Yeah.
So maybe Dr. Oblivion will make a
Okay.
reappearance. Who knows?
It's a good costume.
Well, Shannon, thank you for joining me, and thank you for joining us. This is DTLT Today. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Thank you.